PR, for the PR application, so ang processing fee is 550. Then meron ding PR fee na 490. Hello everyone, it's me again, Joy Fajardo, and for today's video, i-discuss natin kung ano-ano yung mga expenses na kailangan natin bayaran for the application of work permit and PR. So, just a quick review or parang introduce sa inyo kung paano or saan kami nanggaling, nasaan kami ngayon. So, we are a Filipino couple na galing sa Singapore. We worked for Singapore for 4 to 5 years. So, we also processed our work permit and PR from there. Ang PR application namin is still on process. So, work permit lang yung meron kami ngayon. But then again, I can give you a rough gauge kung magkano ang aabutin sa lahat ng mga expenses papunta dito sa Canada. So, yun po. So, let's get started. So, first, dun tayo sa mga requirements. So, syempre, before ka mag-apply ng work, kailangan may mga certificates ka na kailangan i-provide sa government. So, ano-ano yung mga yon? So, first, yung pinaka-basic is yung birth certificate, marriage certificate, and Cenomar. Or, kung divorce kayo, or separated, or kung ano mga certificate yung proof na meron ka. So, kailangan natin ng PSA. So, dati yun NSO. So, today, these days, ang tawag sa kanya ay PSA. So, yun. May 3 ways kung paano ka kumuha ng birth cert, marriage cert, and Cenomar. So, una is pupunta ka sa PSA branch. Ang advantage nun, makukuha mo siya within the same day. The disadvantage is sobrang haba ng queue. Pero ang charges doon, if I'm not wrong, would only go around $155. 155 pesos. So, mura lang. Kaso nga lang, medyo mahaba talaga yung pilhan. Second way is online, which is yung ginawa ko. So, kailangan mo lang mag-register online, provide all your details, pay on a 7-Eleven, or may mga iba yatang mode of payment pa, or ways kung paano ko makapagbayad. Pero ang ginawa ko nun is we paid via 7-Eleven. So, yun, medyo mas mahal kasi bukod dun sa fee ng pag-request, kailangan mo rin magbayad ng delivery fee. So, from 155, it's 330. If I'm not wrong, it's the same for birth certificate and marriage certificate, but for Cenomar, it's slightly more expensive. And then, the third way is yung sa SM Business Services. So, pag nag-online ka, it's about 2 to 7 days, depende sa location nyo. And pag naman sa SM Business Services, it's 7 days before nila i-release yung documents. So, kailangan mo ulit bumalik doon to collect it. Price-wise, it's 155, which is yung original price, plus may 25 pesos na service fee. Si SM. Okay? So, para sa amin, ang ginawa namin, kukuha kami ng birth certificate. So, tigisa kami ng husband ko. And also, we took one marriage certificate. For our records, syempre, magpapasa ka. Baka, ang iniisip namin noon, syempre, ibapasa mo yung original. So, para mag-keep ng isa sa sarili namin, nag-request kami ng tigda-dalawa. So, tigda-dalawang certificate kami at saka dalawang marriage certificate. Actually, nung nag-start kami na mag-process, hindi pa kami kasal. So, nakakuha din kami ng Cenomar before. Pero hindi ko na yun sasama kasi nga, hindi naman yun yung nagamit namin. Ang nagamit namin is yung marriage certificate. Okay? Second is yung NBI and Police Clearances. So, since nanggaling kami sa Singapore, so, we've been there for more than 6 months. If I'm not wrong, if 6 months ka sa isang lugar, sa isang bansa, you have to acquire 6 or 8 months. So, research nyo na lang. So, you have to acquire certificate of clearance. Yun yung tawag sa Singapore, hindi siya police clearance. It's a certificate of clearance from that country. So, ang police clearance sa Singapore would cost $55 and, yeah, in peso, it's about 2,100 pesos. Tapos, bukod doon, syempre, kumuha kami ng NBI. NBI is roughly around 130 pesos. So, again, tigisa kami ng NBI. Tigisa din kami ng Police Clearance from Singapore. Okay? Next, syempre, transcript. So, depende sa school yung price. If I'm not wrong, it should roughly go around 1,000. We requested for 2 each, just for a personal copy din. So, total is about 4,000. Sa aming dalawa na yun. Next, for IELTS. IELTS, depende kasi siya kung saang bansa ka kukuha. And may mga different boards. Merong British Council, merong IDP. Sa Singapore, kahit saan ka kumuha, British Council or IDP, pareho lang ang cost. It's 365 Singapore dollars. So, in peso, it's actually 13,870. Pero sa Pilipinas, pag dun ka kumuha, if I'm not wrong, it should just go around 10,000 pesos po. So, depende siya kung saan bansa mo kukunin. So, again, since dalawa kaming kumuha ng IELTS, we took it from IDP. So, 13,870 kami times 2, that will be 27,740. Okay?
A few inches later.
So, after nun, meron ding Educational Credential Assessment. So, itong ECA, or Educational Credential Assessment, ipapadala ng school mo yung transcripts mo sa kanila, and sila yung mag-a-assess ano yung katumbas ng tinapos mo sa Canadian education. So, again, it depends kung saang board ka magpapasa. Merong WES. Anong ibig sabihin ng WES, bebe? World Education System. Assessment. Wala namang assessment doon. Basta yun. Yung isa is WES, then there's ICAS. Ano pa yung iba? ICES. ICES. Ano pa? Ayun. So, IELTS, ICAS, at ICES. So, siguro, iba-iba din kung saan ka magpapadala. For us, we do it under WES. W-E-S. May nagsasabi na mas maganda daw magpadala under ICAS or ICES because medyo mas mataas daw yung assessment nila. Kaso lang matagal. So, may pros and cons. Pero sa amin, doon na lang kami sa most regular, which is WES. So, how much is the cost for that? So, for the WES, it's actually 200 Canadian dollar for the assessment itself. Then, syempre, mag-a-add tayo ng HST or yung harmonized something tax. Harmonized sales tax, which is 322 Canadian dollar. Then, meron ding International Express, yung pagpapadala ng assessment sa'yo. So, ito na yung may tracking. May mas mura dito, pero pinili na namin yung may tracking. So, it's 85 Canadian dollar. So, in total, so 200 and then 200 for the service itself, 85 Canadian dollars para sa delivery fee, and HST is 322 pesos. Sorry, that's $37. I'm wrong kanina. So it's ang HST natin is 37.05 Canadian dollar, which is equivalent to 322 pesos. Kinonvert ko lang pala. So in total, per head, converted na sa Philippine peso ay 12,560. Ito yung sa West. So, times 2. So, ang ginastos namin for our educational credential assessment is 25,120. Okay? So, after that, syempre, maghanap ka na ng work, makahanap ka ng work, manominate ka ng province, or maging ma-endorse ka, or whatever it is. Ang susunod mo ng babayaran, for us, we are under PNP, or Provincial Nominee Program. So, ang next na namin binayaran is yung aming work permit.
Hindi pa.
Ano?
Documents.
Pagsasend.
Pag-send sa PIA.
Sa huli na? Sa huli na yun. O yan, sige na lang. So, yung pagsasend ng documents, twice kami nag-send ng documents. First is yung para sa provincial nomination. Sa provincial nomination, medyo marami kasi silang requirements. So, ang kapal ng documents talaga, kilo-kilo talaga yung, medyo makapal talaga siya. By right is nasa $88 lang yung padala. Pero dahil malaki yung, makapal talaga yung documents, umabot siya ng 154 Sing dollar and 24 cents. So, in peso, that's actually 5,861 and 12 cents. So, yun yung papapadala ng documents for our nomination. Okay? And then, after that, yun na nga, yung sa work permit na yung babayaran. It will be $155 for the main applicant, for the work permit, and then open work permit sa spousal visa or whatever it is, it's 100 Canadian dollars. So, in peso, so yung 255 Canadian dollar in peso is about 9,945 pesos. Then, meron kang biometrics for the work permit. The biometrics for the work permit would cost 85 Canadian dollar per head. So, per head, that will be 3,315 times 2 dahil dalawa kami. Ay, sorry. I don't have the times 2. Oh, no. It's for the biometrics. So, times 2 dahil dalawa kami. So, that will be 6,630. Yun. Yun yung for the biometrics. So, after nun, for PR naman, kasi since provincial nominee nga kami, pwede namin sabay process si work permit at CPR. Yung PR na application, there is 550. Saratan ba? Maliwanag?
Maliwanag?
Okay lang yan.
Sarado ba?
Sige. So, for the salamat. For the PR, for the PR application, so ang processing fee is 550. Then, meron ding PR fee na 490. If ang PR ay hindi ma-approve, yung 550 hindi mo na yun mababawi. Pero yung 490 PR fee, yun yata ma-refund mo pa. So, total per head is 1,040 Canadian dollars. So, in peso, that's 40,560. Dahil dalawa kami, that's 81,120. Again, biometrics, kailangan mo ulit mag-pay for that. Kasi outside Canada. So, nagbayad pa ulit kami ng $85 Canadian dollars per head. Again, that's 3,315 in peso. Times 2 is 6,630 pesos. Okay? Then, before pala namin, sa work permit din pala, kailangan mong mag-pass ng medical exam. Again, this would depend sa country kung saan ka nag-medical. Since we're already in Singapore, we opt to do it there kasi mas mahal ang plane ticket kesa sa difference ng, you know, nung pagpapamedical sa Philippines and sa Singapore. So, mas mahal si Singapore, pero makakatipid pa rin kami kung doon namin gagawin kesa umuwi kami, magbayad kami ng plane ticket. So, it cost about 350 Singapore dollar, which is 13,650 pesos per head. So, dahil dalawa kami, that's 27,300 pesos. Then, ang PR application namin, so again, it depends on your program. For us, we're under the Provincial Nominee Program, paper-based application. So again, we have to send our documents to Canada the second time. So, mas konti ngayon yung documents for PR for some reason. So, ang binayaran lang namin doon ay 88 Sing dollar, which is 3,344 pesos. Okay. Pero mga akong phone, bebe. Magkakalki lang ako. So, let's try to total everything. Summarize lang natin lahat-lahat. So, birth certificate. So, again, that's 1,980. 1980. That's 2 birth certificates for each of us and 2 marriage certificates. Wala kaming Cenomar. NBI, that's 130 pesos each of us. Then for the police clearance here in Singapore, that's 2,100 pesos each. So, that's total of 4,460. So, plus 4,460. Plus, ang transcript, tig-dalawa yung ni-request namin, 1,000 each. So, that's 4,000. IELTS would be 13,870 each. So, that will be 27,740. Ang ECA under West ay 12,560 or times 2 is 25,120. Plus, yung work permits including open work permit, is 9,945. Plus, yung PR processing fee is 1,040 each times 2, and converted in peso is 81,120. Plus, biometric fee is 6,630. Twice ang babayaran ng biometric fee. Isa for PR, isa for work permit. Then, medical is 27,300. Then, we have sending documents. Yung first is yung for PNP, which is 5,861 and 12 cents. And then the second time is 3,344 pesos. So that's a total of 9,205 and 12 cents. Plus, basically that's it. So in total, we spend 204,130 and 12 cents. Now, this is the price that we paid for all the documents na kailangan and for all the fees na kailangan for the work permit itself. What does it not include? So, may mga minor. Syempre, yung paglalakad mo every time, or kung kailangan mong mag-renew ng passport, that's another thing. Yung paglalakad mo, kukuha ka ng NBI clearance, yung mga fares. For us, we work in Singapore. So, pag may bigla ang kailangang documents na hihingin, like for example, nung hininga na kami ng bank cert, biglang umuwi si husband sa Pilipinas, medyo mahal yung inabot ng fare niya. That's why, pag may nagtatanong sa amin magkano yung nagastos niya, we always say around $300,000 to $500,000. 300,000 to 500,000 pesos. Kasi, yung 204,000, it's the exact price para dun sa requirements and fees. Hindi pa kasama dun yung mga pamapamasahe. Bank certificate. Bank certificate, may fee din yan pag kinuha mo. Depende kung saang bangko. Yung proof of, yun pala yung mabigat. Yung proof of funds. Proof of funds would depend kung anong program ka under and kung ilan kayong aalas ng bansa. For us, I think, para ma-sure namin, ang ginawa namin, nilagyan namin ng about 16,000 Canadian dollars. Pero ang kailangan lang talaga is about 14,000. So, again, it really depends kung anong program, kung ilan kayong aalis. Yun. And then, hindi, for us, dahil malayo kami, so ang ginawa namin, kumuha agad kami ng barangay clearance, police clearance, although we know na baka hindi naman kailanganin, naka-standby lang siya para at least if ever nahingin, andun lang siya. So yun, bank certs, barangay clearance, police clearance, yung mga tickets and fares, and yung mga syempre pumerienda mo, pupunta ka dito, pupunta ka doon. Of course, kailangan mo din ng extra money for that. So, I'd recommend that you should have sobrang conservative, maybe around 250,000 pesos na nasa bangko mo ready for usage para sa mga fees. On top of that, you have your proof of fund ready na rin. So, siguro lagyan mo. Kasi kung nakalagay sa amin is 14,000 Canadian times 30. Times 39. So, mga nasa 550,000 pesos plus itong 200. So, 540 plus 200 is 750. Tapos yung mga expenses mo pa, siguro around 800. You should have around 800. Pero don't worry, hindi naman to isang bagsakan. Kasi alam naman natin na ang processing ng PR and work permit is not really that easy. It's not that fast. So, installment naman siya, staggered naman siya. So, as you're getting your salary from your current company, unti-unti mo naman din siyang makukuha or mababayaran. So, yun lang. Sana nakatulong tong vlog na to sa inyo para magkaroon kayo ng clear idea and perspective kung magkano ba talaga yung kailangan nyong ihanda. And, yun. I wish that it has been helpful for you. And if you have any questions, recommendations, suggestions, please feel free to leave your comment down below. For now, here in Canada, thank you for watching. Bye!